Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the E3. This is a tank that has been very strong for a very long time, and I think that it still is. And that's one of the greatest things about this tank is that it has stayed at the top of its game for a very long time. So we're going to do a quick run over of the stats of the tank, and then we're going to jump into a battle here. And yeah, this tank is an American tank destroyer at tier 10, obviously. And if we go look at the statistics here of the tank, we'll just do a brief run over them. 1,800 hit points. The main armor, the whole of the tank is 305 millimeters. This tank is impenetrable anywhere on the front except for the lower plate and occasionally on the hatch. But the hatch is very unique compared to other tanks, and that it's really not a weak spot. It is very hard to actually penetrate the hatch on the E3, unlike many other tanks where it's a very big weak spot. It's actually very well armored on the E3, which is quite an odd thing and something that is very nice when you're going hull down. The gun of the E3 is a pretty decent tank destroyer gun. It's got 2,885 DPM, a 13.31 second reload. The pin is very nice on the tank, of course, with almost 300 AP pin and 375 APCR pin, and as well good HE pin. Obviously a 640 gun on this tank. The aiming time of the tank is pretty bad, unfortunately. It's a 4.9 second aiming time and 0.335 dispersion. That's one of the main downsides of this tank, I would say, would be the accuracy, but honestly, most of the times, it's really not a big deal, and you could deal with it quite well. It's got a very nice 8 degrees of gun depression, which is fabulous, a 35 km/h top speed forwards. Now, I will say with that top speed, it's not the fastest, but I would make sure to always equip the improved engine power boost to this tank, because it can really add to some speed to this tank. As well, if you want to be someone who if you don't like the issues with the accuracy, instead of doing maybe the adrenaline or a speed boost, you could do the reticle calibration here, which is going to help you aim a lot better during those 20 seconds of active use. And sorry, that's not what I meant to clip. And yeah, that can really help with that. So we're going to jump into a replay of the tank here on Faust here, and this tank really is just, it's one of the best hold down tanks in the game. I mean, there is really nothing that even comes close to the E3, I would say, especially in the TD realm. I mean, this thing is an absolute boss. If you are on a hill and you're looking down, there is nothing that you can pin you. And if you get pinned, it's very rare to get pinned when you're going hold down. You occasionally will get pinned in the hatch. Very rarely, though, it is quite hard to pin. Like I said, most people can't pin it. And it really is something that is much stronger on this tank compared to something like the E4, which has a very weak hatch. Oh my goodness, a hatch on that tank, and as well it has weak turret cheeks in that tank. This tank does not have weak turret cheeks. The only weak spots would be the sides and the rear, and you do gotta watch out for HE on the rear. Of course, it is an American tank, so you're gonna have to watch out for the EGs. But yeah, the frontal armor is an absolute awesome. Now the gun of the tank, like I said, it's a pretty, I'd say it's a pretty average tank destroyer gun for tier 10. You're gonna see the accuracy, it's not the best, but it aims down to be pretty good. I mean, we can get that shot in like that pretty easily on the mouse's lower plate for 654 damage. Not a bad shot. As well, of course, we did get the bounce. It is very hard to quick scope or quick aim the E3's lower plate. And some tanks can't even pin it with AP. A lot of tier 9s have to load their APCR with AP to penetrate it, and quite a few tier 10s even. And it also depends on the angle. If you're really bad angle facing the front, it could be extremely hard to pin that lower plate. So even a lower plate, which is very small on the E3, is still hard to hit. So yeah, you obviously probably know that already, but the tank has a great front armor profile. So we've already gotten out 3 shots. As you can see, the DPM isn't really lacking too much. So we're up to 2k damage already. We're kind of getting flanked over here on the side, so I'm trying to hold these guys back. I didn't want them to pull up behind us and start shooting our rears. And we're doing a pretty decent job over here. The enemy's other side, the other flank over there, is getting whacked pretty hard. That mouse really got destroyed. And as well, that grill got absolutely nuked. So I was hoping for an ammo rack right there, but a max roll, I'll take it. I mean, that's up to 2.8k damage already. We do have some assistance coming in from this 6 ATP, so I decided to push down with them. There goes the mouse. Their grill is already taken out, so we really don't have much to worry about. That was just a super unlucky shot. The the aim of this tank was coming in very clutch right there, aiming for that guy. So we're going to not be able to take that guy quite yet. We are going to get just enough room right here, and he gets brought down to a one-shot, so I'm just going to go with that HE splash right there. Didn't want to risk hitting that gun or some other little angled spot where I would bounce. I was trying to wait for this 60 TP so that I wouldn't block the shot, because I know that's annoying when it happens, and I try not to do it. The guy, unfortunately, is going to bounce, but we're going to go get a very nice 755 roll into that guy's lower plate, and as well track him. So we're going to pop the adrenaline. As you can see, we're going to be already reloaded here, and we're going to get a nice full HP shot right into that guy. And obviously, since I am a damage farmer, I'm not a kill farmer, I'm going to turn around and go for this M46 patent. Let the 60 TP take out his brother. And yeah, this patent is the only guy left here now. We're going to get a very juicy max roll into him as well. I don't know the last time I've gotten 2 max rolls in one game. That was very lucky. But this guy here is going to try to run away from us. He's actually just YOLOing towards this medium tank. I'm not sure why he didn't, like, get behind me or something. I guess I'm going to take him out as a one-shot. And we finish him off with 1 HP. So that's going to be 2 kills and 5.2k damage. Pretty nice game in the E3. I'd say I've been doing pretty decent in the E3 recently, getting a lot of 3k, 4k games, and even these 5k games like this. You can have a lot of fun in this tank, and when you get in those hold down positions, it can just be hilarious sometimes. So we're going to earn around 100,000 credits as well, and we are going to do top of platoon as well. So yeah, I haven't done an E3 review in a while, so I thought I would do another one on this tank. And I'm going to be trying to do some more reviews and be a little more consistent with the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been a while since I have talked in one of my videos, but here I am back with the voice again. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.